Hi, it's Lucy from Medifine Aesthetics, and today I wanted to talk to you about the ClareBlend Mini. So I'm going to give you a brief description on how this device works and also do a demonstration on that for you today as well. So the ClareBlend Mini is a microcurrent device, and what that is aiming to do is it's aiming to facially tone, stimulate those facial muscles as well as firming the skin. It works by creating an electrical signal. So when our skin is injured, it naturally creates this electrical charge. We call this the wound current. And what that does is it signals to the surrounding tissue, and it attracts things like healing agents and fibroblasts to the area. So the ClareBlend Mini is trying to naturally trigger that within the body and really bring those skin enhancing chemicals to the surface. It's also going to be oxygenating the skin as well as increasing cellular turnover and increasing ATP levels. So I'm going to go through now a demonstration on how to use the device. I'm just going to do sort of one side of the face just to show you today. But the kit itself, so you do get this, you get a bag that you can sort of store that in. You get the ClareBlend Mini device itself with a lead which needs to be plugged in when you're using the device. And you also get the conductive gel as well, which you do need to be using when you're using the device, otherwise the treatment won't work. So first of all, we're starting with a cleansed face and then applying some of the conductive gel to the area that we're going to be treating. I do apply conductive gel to each area as I go along, and then I know that it's not drying out. So I'm going to start with the neck. So we take the device, place it to the skin, and you'll hear a beep, and then just glide that up and hold, and you'll hear 2 beeps, and that means that cycle is done for that particular treatment. So that's one treatment done. Now you would go over each section. You can do that 3 times. And then you move on to your other area. Now, just for today, I'm just going to do one treatment per area. So I'm going to move on now to the cheek and that jawline, around that top cheek and jaw. It's important, not just before I move on, just to mention with the neck that we're not going down this centre of the neck, so we are avoiding that centre part there. So we now take it again, we place it to the skin, and we're lifting and hold. What we're trying to do with this device is sort of sculpt the skin. Okay, so we place it on, lift, and holding. You don't need to be applying too much pressure, so it's just nice sort of gentle pressure to the skin, just lifting at the top, 2 beeps, and then you know that particular treatment area is done. So again, just lifting and holding. Results with this device are going to be cumulative, so it is going to be working over time. You can use your ClareBlend Mini 3 or 4 times a week, or if you want to be looking at sort of maintenance, once and twice a week is absolutely fine. Now you don't feel the device on the skin. It's not that you feel an electrical charge or electrical current at all. So we're just using those beeps to guide us as we go. So it's simple, very easy to use. 1 beep, you apply it to the skin. 2 beeps is the end of your cycle, and you move on to your next area. So now I'm going to do the eyes. I start on that orbital bone, just going across, up and lift. And there's some lifting. So there are sort of contraindications to using this device. They are all available on the website, so if you go to sort of the ClareBlend Mini, you will see the contraindications on there. So it's just important to be checking them before purchase. Okay, and then just lifting. So with the eye, obviously we're not sort of moving the machine, it's just very much sort of placing it on and lifting. Okay, and then move to the forehead. You can use this between treatments, so if you do have microcurrent done in clinic, then you can use this at home as well. If you get any treatments such as Botox, fillers, derma rollers, so any sort of in-clinic treatments, we do recommend waiting sort of 10 to 14 days before carrying on with your treatment again. But in terms of this device, it's very much the technique that we're looking for again is just very much sort of lifting and holding, and over time that cumulative effect of trying to sculpt that skin. Okay, and that's one side of the face done. Obviously I would also do the other side in a treatment, and doing each area 3 times for a full treatment as well. If you have any questions about the ClareBlend Mini, please do get in touch. We're here to help, so as I said, we've got email or DM, whichever you prefer, will absolutely fine answer any questions that you have. Hope you enjoyed today, and thank you for watching.